Right, we've got Mick here after that 4-0. That's back-to-back wins. Is that what we needed?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, it was tough conditions. It was for both teams, and it was obviously not a great day for like pretty football. But what we did was win the game and manage the game really well. And I thought we was excellent from the minute we kicked off through to the 95th minute, whatever it was. Even the subs, everyone was tremendous. So yeah, it's definitely what we needed following on from the week.
Absolutely. We talked about him in the week. Another hat-trick for Bailey today.
Yeah.
He's on form now. We can drive that into the future games, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. Like, Bailey obviously went... I don't think it was all Bailey's fault that he weren't scoring, to be fair. As a team, we had teams that were sat in against us, just sitting there, and at times it was hard to break down, to get spaces, and we let ourselves down in that situation at times. But yeah, he's definitely found a bit of form, and he's got his confidence back, and it's good to see him firing again.
Absolutely. Reverse it to the back line. Clean sheet. We've hard come by recently. How important is especially Isaac Stanley's performance, man of the match today?
Yeah, like, I think it's difficult. Like, some of the goals we've conceded have just been mistakes. It's not always about the defensive unit. There's been like errors, so it's difficult to like pick on them at times. You know what I mean? Because you can't like blame people for mistakes sometimes. No one goes out there on purpose to make a mistake, so it's tough at times, and tactically we've been okay at times. We've just conceded sloppy mistakes. So but Isaac, he's come in, and he's very good. He very calm and collective, and didn't really do anything wrong, sort of dealt with everything that come his way. And then when he had the ball, he just made the right decisions. What I was really impressed with is, like, don't want to talk about his age, but the way he just had a picture in his mind when the ball come to him, and he made it look easy at times, and he calmed the whole team down from how he was playing. Yeah, it was very impressive, to be fair.
Absolutely. Obviously, George will be heading off soon on his travels. There'll be a sort of gaping hole at the back line. Is he a starter for you in your mind now, heading into that period, or is it just see a few more games of that?
Yeah, no, obviously there's a place up for grabs with Demo sort of going in a few weeks, and yeah, I need to sort of manage it so we're still doing well, but obviously manage the situation that I can sort of bed someone else in as well. So yeah, can't blame George. He's going to go and do a lifetime experience, so he's got to do what's right for him. Obviously we've lost a couple in the week, but I managed to get a couple in as well. So yeah, I can't blame Demo. He's been good to me since I've come in. So
absolutely, it's been a perfect week on the pitch with those two victories. But as you just alluded to there, Diaz and Delves both off. Speak about that and sort of if that's a disappointment, or are you just moving on with that?
Yeah, of course, it's always a disappointment when lads leave your club. Obviously Delves has gone to play higher, and Diaz has gone to get more minutes. I was hoping Delves might have stayed, as obviously, like I say, got affection for both, but I sort of thought Delves might have stayed, and thinking I understand Diaz's position a bit more because he needed more minutes. But then that being said, I'm not going to knock Delves. We're going to try and play higher, but like I've said before, I don't see the Wessex as a massive jump, so it doesn't really. I don't get the appeal sometimes in terms of other than South Pride to say you can play in the Wessex Prem, but I think our level, and like you've seen today, we would have given any Wessex Prem team a match today, and so would have Yateley. They're a very good side, Yateley. So yeah, to see them both go is a shame. Like, I don't hold any grudges at all. Like, they've done it in a good way, and I wish them all the best, and I hope they have a successful rest of the season, to be honest. So I wish them all the best. So.
Absolutely. Another with a link away is Tyler Rudd. He's been critical for us. Any more news on whether he's deciding to stay, or is it still the ball in his court?
The ball's always in the players' courts, isn't it? It's what they want to do, sort of thing. I can't force people to stay, but Tyler's a big part. He's a big character. He's a great footballer. I've got a lot of affection for him, and I've put him in centre mid. And if he's the reason I end up retiring, then fair play, because that's a good way to go out. But yeah, like I say, I've got a lot of time for him. I really want him to stay. I think he enjoys it here. I think we're getting the best out of him now. He's slowly back to what the Tyler I seen a couple of years ago. And yeah, I just want him to stay. But at the end of the day, it's his decision, and he's got to do what's best for him. And like I say, no one at the club wants to see Tyler go. No one at the club wants to see anyone go. But obviously, people have their own reasons for doing what they need to do. So.
Finally, new signing, Owen Miller. Just talk to me about his background and what made you bring him to the club.
Yeah, obviously, when I spoke to him about a month ago, he messaged me, but he was going away. And then obviously with all the 7 days that came in the week before last, I sort of texted him and said he'd be still interested, and he was like, yeah, I'd love to come down training, sort of thing. So we got him in. He's a good player. He's a good character. He's fitted in already. He's only been here Thursday and Saturday. Unfortunately, he didn't get many minutes today, but we've bed him in. He can play centre half, centre mid, and he can play. I think he can play up front as well, to be fair to him. So he's good. He's a good lad to have in, and wishing a good future with him, to be fair. And I just think that we're in a good place, to be fair. Like I've got a list on my phone of players out and thinking, and it's crazy still to look at the team that's not here. But like I said to him before the game, I'll always focus on the people that are here, and I think that's all you can do. And the people that are here on the day, obviously as a welfare thing, you focus on everyone, but you can't affect people that necessarily don't want to be at the club or injured. You can't sometimes. Definitely the ones that don't want to be at the club, there's nothing you can do. So I feel like you need to spend your energy in terms of the lads that are here and want to be here. That's for sure. That's how I deal with things. So
Absolutely. Well, I'll let you get back to the clubhouse and celebrate that 4-0. Cheers, Mick. See you next week.
Thank you.